That team that we have slept on a couple of times before while doing some of these regional events. And what is even going on right now? What is this check mark?
Flying Verizon check mark.
This is amazing.
That was beautiful. Get your endos out and chat. It's been a lot of fun. The 5G Cup's been pretty cool so far. But yes, EnVy in the blue with Alpine in the orange. Alpine having a bit of a rough go here in the group stage, currently 1-2. Looking to get to 2-2 and make sure they can secure that third spot. A loss here with a could put them at risk of being knocked out, especially if they were to lose 3-0 or 3-1. I believe they would lose that spot to United. So to United and 72PC maybe.
Well, if they want their first win against EnVy to come, it's going to have to come through Percy and Magic Bear. Those two always deliver on offense. And to be fair, Atomic pokes one off the crossbar. EnVy did say they were suffering from a little bit of a lack of confidence. And if Alpine's got something to prove here and they're not able to activate the unstoppable missed Atomic combo, things could go Alpine's way.
We'll see. Things very much on the line for them. That early loss to 72PC yesterday gonna haunt them here. They can't get the win against EnVy. Missed now off the backboard. The double tap is wide. Percy will find a clear, but now the pass back to Miss. Jordan will cover it up on the side, and he's got Magic Bear on the backboard for support. Atomic now. Through, no. Jordan will win the challenge. And here's Turbo with Atomic in support. Missed over the top of one. Jordan now. Oh, a miss there. Turbo will come on in. Set up Atomic. Percy that wins the challenge. Missed out of the backfield. Looking for the long carry. Gets it to Atomic on the backboard. The drop. Oh, covered up by Magic Bear.
Man, Magic Bear, that is a huge save, and EnVy really putting that Alpine defense through its paces here to start off the series. Feels like they're throwing everything in the book at him.
Oh, here comes a shot. This one placed between the posts. Magic Bear with the obscene angle out of the corner.
Everything in the book at him except the shot to the back post, as that's what gets the job done for Magic Bear. And wow, that's one that you should go and redo over and over and over again to nail it as consistently as Magic Bear did right there. That was perfect.
Atomic winning the midfield challenge on kickoff. The ball will go to the Alpine half. And Atomic, no way, gets the double tap off the backboard to tie the game.
And this one was looking like it was going to get saved. Jordan having to make the late jump up because didn't think Atomic was going to have the free look, but mistimed his approach, only had so much boost in the tank, and Atomic right over the top, and then at the end, right under it.
Just barely misses that touch, and it results in a EnVy goal. Alpine's lead suddenly gone. Magic Bear across to Percy on the outfield pass there, just wide of the net. Mist will chase this one down with Jordan trying to stop him. He'll stall it out, but Atomic's there to pick up control. Magic Bear covers it up, and now Percy trying to get set up on the goal line. Here's Turbo in, and that'll be EnVy making quick work of the Alpine defense.
And there's that Turbo pulse of value out of the midfield. He just recognizes now is the time. Generally, he will stay out of the way of Atomic and Mist, but he sees that one touch come out of the corner, and he knows that's his time to get in there, make his presence felt. He delivers a goal.
His people needed him. He heard their call, and he went. That's how Turbo Pulsa does. Now up on the wall here, Mist gonna win another challenge. Magic Bear through another Atomic with a miss, and Magic Bear will close on this one. Beats Turbo Pulsa. Now he's gonna have one defender left in the back corner. Can he find the angle? Gonna roll up the wall, and Atomic will chase it around. Percy taking boost. Atomic out in the tanks. Just trying to find any semblance of a meaningful touch. You know, get it to his teammates. We'll get it back to midfield, but Percy, the counter touch. Atomic to the wall. Magic Bear, quick adjustments there. Take it to the sky, over the top of one. Can't get it past Atomic, though, and it'll go laterally to the side for Percy, who places upper 90, blocked by Mist high in the sky. Follow up from Alpine as they're putting the pressure on.
I'm liking Alpine's approach. You're right, putting the pressure on, and it's because, as a point you often raise, really just put everything on target and force EnVy to make a save, as Percy again on the counterattack.
Here comes Turbo, a nice touch pass to the frontline defense, but Magic Bear quickly closes on it, and then gets a soft touch in the corner to keep it competitive. Mist, though, has other ideas off the wall. He's got it past two players and onto the backboard. Nobody's home. Magic Bear's got to reach for it, and it's not in time. Atomic scores another one.
Look at how good this does taking this ball out of his half. You missed the real impressive stuff right before that replay starts. And how about the quickness of Atomic's read? He doesn't even give the defense time to think about where it's going to bounce. He's already jumped. He'll adjust on the fly. He nails it.
And despite Alpine having a wonderful approach on offense, the breakaway opportunities from EnVy have them with a 2-goal advantage here in game number 1. It's Turbo. Patiently waits out Percy, sets up Mist. He's got Atomic in tow. Mist goes for the soft plays, but Turbo's just there, just lurking for the opportunity. Percy has to dive to make the save in the corner. Atomic trying to set up Mist. There's the pass. Shot. Gonna be to the wide. Magic Bear covered up most of the goal. And then EnVy opted to just keep control in enemy territory. Final minute of game number 1. Alpine with a 2-goal. No, let's make it 3-goal deficit here. They got a lot of work cut out for them.
Thought Alpine was going to be able to find their way out of this jam here, but when you realize Jordan has no boost and elects to go for the pad because he can't reach the ball, you knew something bad was going to happen, and Atomic was all over it. And I think you can call game 1 done and dusted. 3 in a minute, not unheard of, just very unlikely, especially considering that EnVy not willing to concede too much, and the only goal that Alpine has scored has required a phenomenal shot from Magic Bear.
It has been. It was a good start. We thought Alpine maybe was going to set us up for a crazy series, but EnVy just a little bit slow to get rolling. Once they were in second gear, the turbo kicks in and they're just off to the races. Magic Bear here setting up one. Percy gonna try but missed. Able to get the block. 20 seconds left. Every second that goes by makes this categorically less possible. A nice
this
try.
One's wild too.
Yeah.
I mean, do the math on the shot differential here. What? It's 12 plus 6
18 to 3.
Yeah, 18. Jeez.
18 to 3, and what is this? 13 saves to 2. Very one-sided series there. It didn't feel that one-sided, but most of the play happening here in the Alpine half.
It really didn't feel that off until you realize that more of those shots start dropping, and at that point it kind of took on a life of its own. But EnVy, you talk about getting in the driver's seat and driving off before the other person got in the car. That's game one.
Yeah, it felt like Alpine. And the thing that is most surprising about the stat line is how much we were talking about in the middle there. Alpine just peppering the net of EnVy, just saying like, let's just put it on target, just force them to make saves. That'll make them make worse clears, and we'll be able to stay on offense more. And they only registered 3 shots out of that. But the more important thing is they only got 1 goal out of it, despite their best efforts. EnVy only having to register 2 saves here to get the very clean 3-goal win in game number 1.
And a lot of these goals from EnVy in that series really were kind of just Alpine not really being in position to make the clear that needed to happen. Like the one that sticks in your mind, obviously, was that first one, where Jordan starts moving forward and then has to make that quick reaction, jump onto the backboard. And then later on, when he just doesn't have any boost to stop another double tap from Atomic. And then the pinch happens out of the corner, and Turbo's just there to win the fight. And Percy wants to start off game 2, and he's turned to the side of the goal line by Atomic. Mist gonna find the second clear. Turbo gonna make sure the ball gets to the other half with Atomic's help, because he's just been turned into ash.
Yeah, well done on the save. I don't know if the Alpine offender had actually a better chance to score there. He had to really manage his boost to even make that shot possible, following the kickoff there. But well done on both sides. Start off with a nice clenching of a moment. Turbo to Atomic here as he looks for Turbo on the outside. Turbo's up for it, and they'll put it onto the backboard. Got 2 defenders to bite. Here's Mist to the upper 90, and he puts it in. 1-0 EnVy.
And if there's one reason you could always say Mist is a phenomenal striker, look at how consistently he is able to place the ball up high in the net with the ball coming towards the ground at him. I mean, it's a question of timing and your approach angle and the speed. And Mist, I don't think I've ever seen him miss-hit a ball like that when he's got that type of look.
It's unfortunate that his name is a homonym with the past tense of to miss. Because it's not something he does very often here. And I love this setup from Atomic and Turbo there. The dual threat, difficult to read play that looks like it's inevitably going to be a pinch to the goal. Actually puts it off the backboard. They bait out 2 defenders and make it to where the last man has to react to Mist's shot. Mist's accuracy gets the job done. EnVy up by 1. Atomic and Mist in the corner.
That's a nice little fake from Atomic, driving up that wall to make it look like he was going to take that pass from Mist. It forced Jordan to go back into the defensive half, and it's let EnVy get a big chunk of this midfield control. They've got a lot of boost sitting on here. They may not have the ball, but they're ready to go on the counterattack.
We've always talked in Rocket League about the mind games, but for many, many seasons, it was just a mind game of hitting the brakes and just having people with as they were trying to get your read. There's a lot more mind games happening now with fake passes and fake setups and fake shots. Players looking like they're going to take a shot and then a teammate moving in to take it. Here comes the infield pass. Magic Bear just barely misses into a very well-covered goal. Mist will now try to get this one away. And he does. Caddy corner. Jordan has to fall back here as Turbo's putting pressure on him.
It's just the evolution of Rocket League is the phenomena that you and I have been very fortunate to get to witness firsthand, as Turbo going to float one out towards the backboard, and Mist going to cut him off, actually. EnVy might have to give up a little ground here. Atomic's just going to keep the pressure on to buy a little extra time, but this communication from EnVy going to cost him what could have been a solid chance to put a second one in the net.
Yeah, there was a few openings given by Alpine. But here comes Turbo. Similar situation to the first time, passes to Mist in the midfield, but Percy covers it up well. He's got Magic Bear right behind him. Atomic, excellent win. Gets us all the way to midfield. And here's Turbo off the wall. I'm going to try and chase it down himself, but he's going to be behind the ball, and there's the nice reads from Alpine getting their team advanced onto offense. Percy demolished, though. Space created, space taken. EnVy back into the orange half. And past one, Atomic doesn't have the boost to get back to that ball. Magic Bear will get it away and out of his goal.
Magic Bear, great job working out. Now they got Atomic in a 1-2, and look at him just cut in. He says, I don't care if I'm outnumbered. I'm going to take the fight on my own terms, and he gets him out of a jam.
Yeah, brilliant confidence there. And he defines the situation himself. He doesn't wait for it to develop. Takes away the advantage the 2v1 creates. 1:33 on the clock. EnVy, the lead, the win in game 1 and the lead here in game 2. Looking at a match point early, but here comes Alpine. The shot just barely high and missed to carry it away, so Percy can't come in on the follow-up. Atomic wants to reach for this, but he's got Mist right underneath him. They couldn't set up Turbo either. Turbo just comes in to win the challenge, just keep his team on offense a little bit longer, but a neutral 50-50 Turbo with the clear to the side. Much needed for the EnVy defense.
Can always count on him coming back. Magic Bear, oh no, he was going for the pinch. Hit the dead center of the ball. Jordan floats one off the wall, and Alpine gonna have to give a little ground here, take a demo, but of course Turbo, like you said, right when you need him, there he is to get him out of an awkward position on defense. And how about this attempt at a redirect? Gives it for Atomic. And, okay, we gotta see Turbo's perspective. Did he let it go or did he miss? I don't know.
It's hard to know. Honestly, I don't think he's intentionally aware that Atomic's careening into that corner, or that with both defenders, it's gonna go into the corner there. I think Turbo's doing his best, and Atomic hits a crazy shot. Looked simple enough, but from his perspective, that angle, hard to hit. And now a 2-goal lead with 30 seconds left. It's been a 6-1 affair so far in this series. EnVy across both games, dramatically outscoring Alpine. Has Mist onto the backboard, looking for goal number 3, drops it all the way to the ground, and he's put it on him.
And the important touch right here is this first hit from Mist. It's all about setting your trajectory to follow the ball to the backboard. And the way he orients his car to hit that one pretty much dead center with his line is masterful. What an approach.
And Alpine really, this is a team-defining series at this point. If you're able to bounce back and beat EnVy in this situation, in a reverse sweep to stay alive in the group stage, that is what a way to make a story around yourself and redeem an early loss. But at this point, quite the uphill battle as EnVy has 2 games straight.
Quite the uphill battle is right, and I don't even necessarily think Alpine is playing like particularly bad, right?
No.
Sure, they're giving up a little bit of space. Maybe EnVy is a little bit quicker in a couple scenarios, or they're picking off a little bit more boost. But I mean, Alpine's not out here, just getting destroyed left, right, and center. It's really EnVy. They take just what's given to them, and they always turn it into something that's tough to deal with for the defense. Like that double tap from Mist, that's not a guaranteed goal. Mist has to nail that. And that like weird fake attempted redirect from Turbo, I mean, Alpine plays the defense properly. It's just they hit it just right.
They do. They've hit it so the accuracy, I think, the name of the game here, both from Atomic and Mist on their 2 goals here. And you're right. We saw Alpine even up the standings, or even up the stats a little bit more here, actually leading in shots 6-4 after the, what was it, 18-3 situation we saw in game number 1.
Nightmare.
So I agree. Alpine's not playing poorly, but I think it is the actual quality of touch. Just the moments where Atomic just doesn't. Oh, he barely missed in that one. I was so excited for him to just completely back up what I was saying there to show that like they never make mistakes. But yeah, just barely off on that shot here at the beginning of game 3.
1 pixel off of getting that crossbar and in. But EnVy, I mean, they've got, what, 4.5 minutes now to close this one out in short order, but I would totally believe in Alpine not giving an inch. There's a reason that you would like to refer to them as the Dark Goats. They do not give up, and they are easy to underestimate.
Oh, ooh. Missed an Atomic. Trying to tag team on the very tight pass. As Mist now off the ceiling, reaching for this. He gains control, now looking for bumps. He'll lose the ball, and Percy well away from bumping zone. Be able to get it, but Atomic puts it back into the box again, and Magic Bear not going to gain full control on this, and Atomic gets it off him. 1v1 against Percy. Turbo comes in to make it a 1v2, and it's to the corner. Jordan now, past 1. Didn't he challenge by Mist off the ceiling, and he'll bump the ball off of Jordan's hood. He regains it, though, before Atomic can get it away from him. And, of course, it's Turbo and the 3rd man who really breaks up the play.
Ooh. But EnVy, I don't think they really have good control of the ball, but neither does Jordan. Alpine had a chance to really put EnVy on the back foot there and force him onto defense, but for some reason, either they just don't have the boost or not understanding what the plan is. Alpine just let EnVy right back in.
A lot of space, and Atomic's got full tank, but actually thinks he respected Jordan. Mist called him off, and now he takes the shot. This one high, and Magic Bear off the backboard will catch it and go for the dribble, but demolish in the process. Turbo will pick it up and look to advance again, and right now EnVy sort of just outclassing Alpine in the 1v1 department, which is very bad news for Alpine, who has been struggling to gain an edge in any area of the field right now.
But they do keep it even. It's still 0-0, coming up on halftime, and sure, a couple of weird happenstances where they've kind of given up the pressure to EnVy, but at the same time, they haven't conceded yet.
They have not. EnVy has had a few opportunities. They've just barely missed the shot. The ball spending so much time in the orange half. It does feel inevitable. We're going to need to see some breakaway opportunities from Alpine to keep this series going. Route 2, Atomic back down. Gives a pass to his teammate Mist, trying to connect with Turbo. Turbo just completely airballs, but now with an open net, no! He gets it off the backboard and Mist. And Atomic going to be far enough back. I believe Atomic demolished.
Turbo
a long rotation back in.
it. Mist took it away. Mist got an extra touch that Turbo didn't think was needed.
Either way, the miscommunication.
Yeah.
It's match to the outside, and miscommunication like that at a moment where EnVy's just trying to put the series away. Alpine happy to see those small weaknesses. As Jordan and Magic Bear nearly connect on the aerial 1-2-1. Percy will keep this one trapped in the blue, but Mist. He doesn't have enough boost to reach this one. He's got a teammate up field. He's got to be careful here as they get tangled up on the back line. It's all up to Atomic now in the 3rd man. He'll stall it out to give time for Mist and Turbo to get back to this ball. But 1:29 to the clock. Atomic reaching for it. Doesn't make contact. In the slowest and most even game of the series, here's Jordan versus Mist. Pops it to the top. It's off the crossbar and out. Turbo will get the clear.
Man, Jordan, you feel bad for him. That was the opportunity, and you smacked it off the bar. But they're not done yet. That was a great flick.
Crossbar pivotal role here in game 3. Atomic now. Down past 1, up against Percy. Percy slowing this down. EnVy struggling to gain a full clear. Atomic will finally find it. And Magic Bear puts it high. Atomic with a great read. He's out of boost, but was where the ball needed to be. Where he needed to be for the ball. Now, here's Mist and Turbo trying to tag team this one. The aggression from EnVy, constantly putting pressure on the Alpine backline.
Yeah, every time I go to an EnVy player's perspective and I see them up for some of those challenges in the air, I'm trying to figure out why they twist their car the way they do, but it always somehow works out. They understand how this play is going to go on such a strange, intuitive level that I will never comprehend, and it is amazing to watch.
The air roll cancels can, like canceling out momentum is a high-level aerial mechanic that I think that everyone in this pitch understands better than you or I. But here comes Magic Bear looking to finish it off in regulation. Turbo gets it away. Clock has expired. Can Alpine keep it up and win game 3? Now it'll go to the outside. Magic
nice
Bear still got enough boost, though. Can he carry it? Pops it high, and Atomic's up for it onto the backboard. Percy's there, but cleared to the edge by Turbo, and we will go to overtime in game 3. EnVy 1 goal away from the sweep.
That's the third or fourth time Turbo has come through and just ruined an opportunity for Alpine on the defensive side. But they're not done. Percy, that's a good push on the kickoff. And how about that clear for missed? Wow.
Atomic with the effort. There's Magic Bear on the outside. Dumped into the box. Percy out to Magic Bear. He's low on boost, but he'll try to pick up the midfield. Turbo over the top of him. It'll be up to Percy and Jordan here on the back line. Percy taking at least 3 touches to gain control of the ball there. But Turbo and Mist both go. Atomic's got to make this stop. What a dismount over the top of 2. And now up against Jordan. Jordan will win the challenge. It's to Magic Bear in the corner, but Turbo will cover him up. And now Atomic just trying to hound him off of it. Percy through 1. Magic Bear for the shot and for the win. Straight it to Atomic on the goal line. He'll make the save. We'll keep going in overtime.
That's a scary opportunity there for Alpine. Yes, they had one good look. Didn't really have the ability to square it up anywhere else in the net, though, and now they're having to fight off the EnVy counterattack. Look at Percy playing it all the way from the ceiling just to reset things.
The Turbo with the loft. Magic Bear and Jordan both kind of bite on this. Jordan will ground himself quickly. An Atomic shot is just wide. The follow-up from Turbo. Going to create misdirection and then pass it again, but it's still not quite in front of the box. There's the pass, but blocked in the air. An excellent challenge. Alpine's defense is breaking up the pass plays over and over again. And EnVy not able to connect with each other.
Man, you got to give a lot of credit to Alpine's defense fighting off some of these approaches from EnVy. But now's the question when you don't really have any outlet options. It's actually a 2-on-1, though, and Percy is forced to jump to dodge a demo and fight it out in the midfield for the ball one more time.
Atomic and missed. Shot is just off the post. Inaccuracy again. The defining story from game 3. Neither team able to find the shot when they have the opportunity. Mist will go to the corner. This almost feels like a game that's going to end in an own goal, Achieves. As much as I would hate to put that bad juju on these teams.
You believe it at this point, though. That feels like, but that might be what it takes.
Turbo. Flip reset. No, he didn't gain it. Missed onto the backboard, and Jordan down to Magic Bear. Atomic to the outside. He's got Turbo on the wall. But can't really gain enough control to get it to him. Missed now. He'll try on the far side, but Jordan's got other ideas. Onto the backboard and Turbo Pulsa. Will find a clear and another catch. Percy has to fall back. Here's Mist. Up against Jordan. Behind 2. Atomic on the third man will have control. He just punts it to the corner. Maybe looking for Mist, who gives it back to Turbo. Excellent pass play, but again, wide and slow as well. Jordan would have covered it even if it was between the posts. And we'll keep playing with 2:44 in overtime.
I love EnVy willing to use that man on the wall. And Mist trying to exercise the dribble game, but Alpine slowly but surely in this overtime pushing that ball further and further towards the blue half that's not staying anywhere near as long in this Alpine defense as it was in regulation.
Magic Bear trying to give the ball back to his teammate. Turbo Pulse doesn't make much of anything. He's out of boost now. Boost for his corner. There's Mist. This one looks good, and Magic Bear has to make the save. Diving shot from Atomic. Covered up by Percy and Jordan in the midfield, but Turbo's there. Keeps the ball in the orange. Looks for the block and finds it. And an insane block there on Magic Bear in the corner. And now the ball with all the momentum killed, but Percy gets a pass 2. So the block won't matter. Mist just trying to stall him out in the midfield. He gives the ball to Atomic. He takes to the air. He's up against Magic Bear. Get it over the top of him. Magic Bear with a stop on 1, and Percy gets the carry away. We keep going.
Magic Bear, huge play. Not easy to defend a player like Atomic, and Mist calls Percy's bluff, sets up Atomic pass to Turbo, and it's too far. Still gonna reach it and drill it into the middle. Look at EnVy on the counterattack. Oh, what a touch, Atomic.
Oh, well done. Well done indeed. And that will be the sweep of EnVy to go 4-0 And I believe, I'm gonna double check this before I say it, but in our group stage, we have currently one team 4-0 at the top of every group, with the exception of Group C, where FaZe Clan sits waiting their match against Space Station to end off the day. But EnVy will improve again, and Alpine will be knocked out at the group stage.
Well, the desk felt confident in this one going EnVy's way, and they were right. And I'm be honest, I'm just waiting to watch that atomic assist at the end there. I know he doesn't actually get it, but coming at that ball from the opposite angle to rotate it and hit the wheels straight off the wall is pretty great. That's quality.
Yeah, beautiful plays there. But that will be EnVy with the sweep. Well done to them. Let's take now some looks at some Verizon 5G speed shot challenges. This will be the last ones for the day, so be sure you get ready to vote in chat. We'll start things off here with particle beams. Particle beams. Let's see what he's got for us. As play number 1, driving the Octane, the Titanium White Octane with Cristianos. You know this is going to be a hardcore shot. Off the ceiling, onto the backboard, and what the tap? That was beautiful.
How do you even squeeze that in? Just looking at it from his perspective, how do you turn that car to the left and kick it off the wheel?
I don't understand how the physics puts that in either, but we got to move on to goal number 2, Mr. Singham here. Nice plays on the ground. Okay.
Respectable follow-up.
All right. Well,
the whoops, nice one in the chat. No one believes he meant to do it.
Who plays with chat that big? That's enormous. But hey, you know what?
Question.
Wonderful play there. Let's go on to number 3. This one happening in Snow Day. Oh, I'm so here for this. Okay, the ceiling. Oh, and the pitch on the ground to finish it off. I like that.
Joe Voss. That's the best part about Snow Day, is you really get into some wild situations with challenges on the wall, because the ball doesn't bounce like the puck, and you can really get on top of someone. And Joe Voss getting the double dunk.
Yeah, vote for your favorite in Twitch chat now for the Verizon 5G Ultra Cup Speed Shot Challenge. Yeah, the way he bounced off the wall, he like pogos off the wall to make sure he's still in position to be able to pinch that into the goal instead of landing with all 4 wheels as your muscle memory would usually dictate you to do. He wouldn't have been able to make the shot if he did. So what a play there. I think I like the Snow Day one. But chat, make sure you get your votes in so we can give a winner there on the next day. So that does it for today. And that does it for me and Achieves in the casting booth. Moving on, we got some more matches, and we talked about it just a second ago. FaZe Clan versus Space Station Gaming. This match has never mattered more. FaZe Clan trying to be undefeated, and Space Station trying to dodge group stage elimination. It's going to have that and more after the break.